Happy Monday, my friend. What is happening? Donnie Baker here with the LPR Sound Foundation. I got some great tips for you today. Look, it's spring. It's spring coming up on spring, and we're starting to get a lot of resumes sent to the studio here in Los Angeles. Yeah, I own a recording studio here in Los Angeles. We've actually been in the same building for 21 years, and it's pretty cool. I mean, we started in basically 2003, 2004 era. If you guys can remember that far back, some of y'all aren't even that old, but here you are looking at me and trying to figure out, hey, I want to be an audio engineer for the rest of my life. This is what I want to do for a living. Let me try to talk you out of it real quick. No, I'm just kidding, man. Look, this is one of the greatest gigs ever, bro. I mean, seriously, if you have any idea that this is what you want to do for a living, bro, I got you. I've been there, done that. I got the damn t-shirt. I know how it's done. I did it. I came from nothing. I didn't know. I had no idea, you know, and here I am. Look at me. 35 years later, bro, I own a Grammy-winning recording studio, and here we are, man. It's even just stupid to even think about. Back in the day, I was like, nah, you can't, no, bro, you can't do that. Yeah, look, we get all these limiting beliefs, ideas that's been instilled in our minds forever since we were from day one. You're not good enough. You're not old enough. You're too young. You're too fat. You're too ugly. You're too stupid. Some of us had parents that were like that. You know what I mean? Oh, you're too stupid. You'll never do that. You need to go out there and rake the lawn. You know, whatever, man. Let me explain. It's spring, so we're starting to get a lot of resumes from people that are actually in school. They're asking for internships here at the studio. Cool. What do you do? What do you know? What can you do? I mean, you know, I've even had people, you know, I've got people right now calling me asking for a job. Yeah, I just finished my community college and you know, I took a course in Pro Tools and now I'm a professional. No, bro. No. Let's discuss. Let's see how this actually works. What I've got for you today too is I'm gonna put a link in the description down below. A couple of great starter guides. We're gonna define the roles in the studio. I'm gonna share with you how to get into any studio as an intern or an assistant. If you're looking for that job, I can pretty much guarantee you getting in there. Now, whether it's gonna be a paid gig or an intern gig, whatever you're looking for, I can pretty much guarantee you're gonna get in because I let people in. People ask me to come in, and there are things that I look for on the resume. There's things that I look for in the cover letter. If I bring you in as for an interview, there's things that I look for in the interview, and I can share that with you. Things that I look for. I have been an intern, so I get it. And then I'm gonna share with you also 7 income streams that you may not have thought of as an audio engineer and a producer and a studio owner. So I'll put the download link in the description below. Okay, I'm gonna make this really quick. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. Download the guide. You'll understand. If you do have any questions, you can reach out to me here, info@learnprorecording.com. I'll reply. If you think, all right, a lot of what we've been told is that, oh, you got to go to school. You have to get a degree. Do you? No. I'll leave a link right here to a video that we did about having to go to school. My opinion about having to go to school. Do you need a 4-year degree to do what I do? Oh, absolutely not. You know what you need to have? You need to have skills, and these skills can be learned. This isn't like, oh, I'm an artist and I'm a creative. No, you can learn these skills. If you have the skills, you can be successful as an audio engineer, a music producer, and a studio owner. There's just that. I mean, look, I'm not a musician. We're actually going to be doing another video about that. Do you have to be a musician to be an audio engineer? No, absolutely not. I am not a musician. I'm not a composer. I don't make beats. I understand how things are supposed to sound, alone and together. So I'm a mix engineer. What I do here is I'm a mix engineer. I can record, absolutely. I have a particular microphone that I like to use on a snare drum. I have a particular microphone that I like to use on a guitar cabinet. All this has come from experience of having done it. I was a live audio engineer for 13 years, 15 years. I toured with some pretty big name artists, and from that, I learned, okay, if I place the microphone here, I'm gonna get the sound that I want. If I move the microphone back a little bit, oh, it's not as good. Let me move it to the side just a 1/4 of an inch. So yeah, look, there's a lot of that. What you need to do if you want to be successful in this industry is you have to learn your craft. You have to learn your skill. You have to constantly learn your craft. Constantly stay up on your skills. Yeah, I'm constantly looking. I'm constantly checking. I'm constantly understanding other people's opinions and other people's ideas. Oh, that looks cool. Let me try that. Yeah, this is how we do it. Okay, you don't have to have a 4-year degree. Now, I'm not saying that it's not going to help you. What I'm saying is if you feel like you want to spend 4 years and a lot of money going to a college to get a degree to be an audio engineer, are you going to come out? Are you going to get out of there? Are you going to get out of school and work? Who knows? It depends on your skill level. Depends on it depends on what you know, your experience. It depends on how you feel about it. Are you gonna go get it? Or are you just gonna wait for somebody to call you because you have a 4-year degree? Yeah, don't do that, because it ain't gonna happen. I'm not calling you unless you show me that you've got what it takes. You send me a resume and then you call me 2 days later and go, bro, did you get my resume? Just checking in, man. I wanna make sure. Hey, if you have any questions on it, let me know. I'm here for you. That's who I'm looking for. Somebody with the passion. This is a passion-driven business, and you have to have the passion. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to spend this week thinking about, do you need to go to school? You know, the best training you can get is to come sit with me. Someone like me. Sit next to me in the studio. Man, you'd be so much better off taking the money that you were going to spend at a 4-year college, buying studio time, and sit next to the engineer and go, hey, what does that button do? Hey, what's that knob? What if I move this knob? What happens there? Actually, you know what? This is just my opinion. I'm gonna piss somebody off right now. Spend it on studio time with an engineer and sit there and ask questions. That would be so much better for you as a student of learning this craft. There are ways to learn this without having to go to a 4-year college. If you're learning from somebody who is a teacher in a classroom, is that the guy? I don't know. I mean, what are his qualifications? Did he go to a college and get a degree and now he's trying to teach you how to do the thing? Or do you want to learn from somebody that does this for a living? Do you want to learn from somebody that does this every day? I mean, that's just my thing, you know? So a trade type school would be so much better because you're going to get hands-on training. This is what you want. You want hands-on training. You want to be mentored. You don't want to be taught. You want to be mentored. You want to be coached. You want me, someone like me, to say, hey, no, let's try it like this. That's a great idea, but let me show you how I would do it. This is what you want. Go forth, have a great week. We will see you. Don't forget to download your guides, your getting started guides. I'll put a link in the description down there. Go get it. Make sure you understand it. And if you do have any questions, you can always email me. So there you go. So go forth, have a great week. Have a prosperous week, man. And I know it's getting to be that time. So check out that getting into any studios and intern thing, and if you want to be an intern here, shoot me a resume, man. We'll talk. Donnie B, I am out.